The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
When you think of the issues that might come up with your air conditioning unit, you might think of problems like leaks or coils freezing up. But one big problem that can take you by surprise is the damage caused by one of the planet's smallest creatures, ants. Shawn Mcgraw is here from American Veteran AC to talk about it this morning. Hi, Shawn.
Hi. We all hate them, don't we?
Yeah, and pest problems, they cost American homeowners billions of dollars a year. You wanted to warn people about what ants can do when they invade your air conditioning unit. So first, tell us, why do they even target AC units?
And it's been controversial of why. Some scientists think that they're after the electrical noise. Some think they're after the heat. But regardless, they literally march up and they will clog themselves up and fry themselves inside the contactor, usually of the system. And that does a lot of bad, detrimental things to your system.
Yeah. Well, let's get into those detrimental things. What kinds of damage do the ants do when they get inside? What do you see?
Usually, the first thing they're going to do normally, and you're going to notice it real quick, is your AC is not going to work. That's the best case scenario. So best case scenario, you're replacing a contactor, and it's not that price to replace, but it's a huge inconvenience for you, right? Especially when you're in the heat of the summer and you're waiting, hopefully within a day to get somebody out there, but usually longer. The other thing they can do is, as they clog up in there, sometimes it doesn't just short the contactor out all the way, so you don't have the proper voltage going to the compressor. Well, that can really cause a damage in effect where you end up having to replace the whole compressor or even possibly a whole system, depending on what you got, over fire ants. I mean, that's ridiculous,
yeah.
Right?
Well, then prevention is key then. What can homeowners do to keep the ants from getting in there and doing all that damage in the first place? Any tips?
Kill them all. No, I mean, honestly, that's about it. Make sure that you, at least around your HVAC unit, keeping some poison around there to make sure that they're not able to get up into there. And pest control has really gotten pretty inexpensive. There's a lot of good, folks out there that can take care of your whole yard for a reasonable cost, and yeah. I'd recommend it.
Well, ants are just one challenge that homeowners can face. For people who don't want to worry about costly repairs, they don't want to worry about the service calls, they don't have to because of your full Battle Rattle all-in-one comfort plan. Tell us what it entails.
It's probably becoming one of the most popular things that we've been doing. And we came up with it by listening to our customers, and not only did they just want the HVAC equipment replaced, they're sick of it. They're sick of worrying about it. They're sick of trying to schedule maintenances, repairs, everything else, or break it down at the least opportune time. So what we did was we pulled all that together. We pulled it in at a decently monthly cost for less than your cell phone bill. We'll replace the system. We'll maintain that system. We'll be proactive on the maintenance to make sure that it's not going to break. And sometimes, stuff happens. But by proactive, I mean if I hear a motor that sounds like it's going to be going out in the near future, we're not going to wait for it to go out. We're just going to go ahead and replace it for you. And it's going to be free. And you're going to be... The goal is for a decade, when you turn your system on, it cools, it heats, does your home the way you want it to. And you don't have to worry about it.
That's exactly what people want to hear. And your mission always to get it done right the first time. You're taking care of everybody, and you're a blessing in the community. People are going to love to work with you when they contact American Veteran. The number on screen, 435-0822, or visit the website, AmericanVeteranAC.com. Shawn Mcgraw, thanks so much for being here in the ant advice. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you much. Appreciate it. God bless.